Look at these pictures. They got sick and tired. I'm not saying they did nothing. I'm just saying they're sick and tired. We ain't letting them take our women no more. That's over with, I'm telling you.
White boy, that's not up to you, white boy. You know what I'm saying? That was never granted up to you. That's not your choice. That's not your decision. But let me school you on why you see white women that are seeking after black men and why black men. This is what my brothers and the greater black collective, this is what they taught me over the weekend, because this is something that I have always wondered and pondered inside of my head. But from what you said, y'all taking y'all women back. You can never take a white woman away from a black man. Why is that? Because of when y'all brought us over here on slave ships and all the stuff that y'all did to us thereafter. But let's just look at it with the fine magnifying lens real quick. I'll let him finish, family. I'll let him finish. But this white boy is wrong. This white boy he's inaccurate. You know what I'm saying? That'll never happen. Okay, genetic admixturing in America is common, with a vast majority of African Americans sharing some white European DNA and millions of white Americans sharing African DNA. So off top, depending on what research that you're doing, white boy, all of y'all got up. I know this article that I pulled up. I already know that. But white boy, all of y'all got up to 2 to 2.3 to 3% African DNA in all of y'all. All of y'all are mutts. All of y'all are not purebred white people. All of y'all are not purebred Anglo-Saxons like that. You're a mutt because you still got African DNA in you. You asked, we got to take our white women back. You would never be able to do that because they got black DNA in them and they're going to be drawn to the black man all the time. Let me finish. African Americans, about 90 to 95% of African Americans carry various amounts of European white DNA. The average African American genome is roughly 73 to 80% African and 20 to 24% European. So as you look at people that identify with African American, all of us are 20 to 24% European. All of us, you know what I'm saying? Not some of us, not a few of us, not us up north, not us just down south, not just us in Texas, us in California. All the black people that you see in America is 20 to 24% European. That's why we look so damn different. All my brothers taught me with our genetics. This is why you'll always have a black man going after a white woman, because he's already 20 to 20% white anyway. You know what I'm saying? Why a white woman will always go after a black man, because herself is 2 to 3 to 4% black. She's always going to be drawn into the black man because that's where the hell she come from. So when you sit up on the internet and you say stupid stuff like this, white boy, you don't know history. You don't know genetics. You don't even know what happened in this damn country to why it is the way it is now. So let's get more back into this, because I see, white boy, you don't know what the hell you talking about. You just up there talking with racism. You don't know the history behind it. Or as you just filled with hatred and the hatred of black people, in fact, that you are black. It don't even make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? You hating on people you are what they are. And they are what you are. You can't escape this. Since slavery, you cannot escape this at all. 90 to 95% of all black people. So what's the black people that don't have white in them? The black people that immigrate to this country because they don't live around y'all. They don't have a history of chattel slavery, redlining, Jim Crow, black codes, debt peonage. They don't have no history like that with y'all. So it's only common that the Africans that come over here, they look different than us because they don't have your white European genetics, but we do. In a shape, in a form of a fashion, you can say that we're distant cousins, but y'all still hate us nonetheless. Now, 90% of us, that's all African Americans, got 20 to 25% white European DNA inside of them. The average white person, all of your people, Y'all carry 2 to 3 to 4% African genetics in you. So how are you a purebred Anglo-Saxon? You are not.
Part 2 of why white women love black men. Number 1, I'm on my way means they haven't even gotten in the shower yet. So, don't rush. Do not rush. Number 2, they can spend 30 minutes telling you goodbye standing at your front door. Number 3, they walk into the room like they own 51% of the room. Number 4, they roast you so much, you just laugh and get offended at the same time. Number 5, they have enough confidence for both of you. Number 6, they'll ask what's wrong and then immediately tell you what's wrong with you. Number 7, a trip to the gas station turns into 12 people that you know. It's like a freaking cookout.
See, you can't really lose something, white boy, that you have already lost. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't sit up here and lose something that was never given to you and never granted to you in the first damn place. I always sit up here and I thought, why from my brothers other black men had to explain to me. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. I'm 20 to 25% dog. I understand now. You know what I'm saying? I understand why my brothers and sisters, they be seeking after white people because they got white genetics in them. They got a large percent of white genetics inside of them. They're already 20 to 25% dog. And the only reason why I say that is because that's how y'all smell when y'all get wet. I've been around y'all, and especially when y'all wet, I'm not trying to come off as disrespectful, but at the same time, my ancestors was raped. So yes, I'm going to label it as dog DNA. I hate the fact that I'm sitting up here as a black man in America and I'm 20 to 25% dog. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't call it a hate speech because my ancestors was raped and taken advantage of. But she told you why it'll never be on you like that. It's not your choice to make.
I love hot chocolate, by the way.
You like hot chocolate?
Yes.
Because I love, like.
And it's not just white men in this country. It's white men wherever y'all congregate, whatever your country is. Your white women will always seek after a black man. It doesn't matter if they in Poland. It don't matter if they're in England. It don't matter if they're in Russia. It don't matter if they're in Switzerland. It don't matter if they're in France. A white woman will always seek after a black man. A white woman will always seek after to look and to play and to be as a black woman is. It's not your choice. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no say in the matter. But y'all get mad and y'all start naming them names like Wigger and Sellout and Coon. Y'all start calling y'all own people that. But y'all still have our DNA and we still have y'all DNA. And it's been like this for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Like the look of a black man, it is a lot from background and the culture behind it, like the work ethic, the hustle, like all these things really just, as much as people want to focus on the fact that they're black, they have a different skin tone than me, I am looking beyond that, way deeper than that. Like I said, the culture, the upbringing, the language.
Come on now,
whatever,
you like that slang, how we adjust our words, ebonics, you like that?
All of that. And like
Isn't
I
it
said,
charismatic?
the music, the
You like
movies,
keep going.
the style.
Keep going. Don't stop now. We got enough time to keep. Ooh, the haircuts. God damn, what else?
Do you know what? Like for years, right? I never was into dreads.
Don't feel bad, white boy. You will never get a black woman to stop liking white men. Never. It'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? It'll never happen. As much as you and me both, we probably don't agree with it and we probably don't like it because we're sitting up here with our own biases. But at the same time, you would never be able to change that. You would never be able to change some sisters from dating white men because they have white genetics. You want to wonder why we fight so much? Is because we're distant. We're distant family members. And that's what family members do. You know what I'm saying? Look at your family. You be like, whoa, Jehoshaphat, he's sure saying a whole lot. But I didn't ask to be 25% dog. I never asked that. You know what I'm saying? That was put on me like that.
growing it.
Now she liking dreads out this mother. Man, the natural man. Shout out to Bob Marley, you nappy head mother.
Man. My shoes are
I love you,
Biggie, don't step on my Pumas, babe. All ages in these trainers, but he ain't tripping and using faith. You know I'm tested.
I love you, black man. I love you, black man.
She say I'm a son of a gun, but miss me like she shooting strays. It's cool, it's great, but it's more fun when you use your waist. Made in a manner like Kano, where they're able to use your moving. Never not move this way. My trench coat leather, my shoes are suede. Biggie, don't step on my Pumas, babe. All ages in these trainers, but he ain't tripping and using faith. You know I'm tested.
I love you, black man. I love you, black man.
She say I'm a son of a gun, but miss me like she shooting strays. It's cool, it's great, but it's more fun when you use your waist.
So it's a lot of different reasons why a white woman would choose a black man. From what all the white girls are saying is y'all don't got no swag. Y'all don't got no confidence in y'all don't have no swag. You don't have no confidence in yourself. You don't know how to treat a woman. You don't know how to talk to a lady. You don't know how to be with your woman and have fun with her and all that. This is the reasons why. But then the choice is not in your hands or my hands. The next 50 years from right now, it's no telling what America is going to look like. It's no telling on what the people in America from what the scientists are saying. So y'all can sit up here and y'all can try to fight and try to hold on to the purity of your mutt race because you're not pure. You know what I'm saying? You are not a pure Anglo-Saxon. You are not like the Europeans across the damn pond. You are not. You're different. But me and you both, we can argue, we can fight, we can sit up here and have this argue about something that doesn't mean nothing. It's not in our hands like that. You know what I'm saying? My hands are your hands. I can sit up and tell black folk all day long, date your race. But how am I telling them to date their race when they are a percent of white? That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dumb of me to do. And you can sit up and you can tell every white man in the world, oh, you better not be dating those jungle bunnies. That's not up to us. The future of this whole country is no telling what it's going to look like. So to sit up here and protest this and be mad that you're trying to hold on to your race, the more you hold on to something is the faster you're going to have to let it go. That's what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? So you basically, with the hatred that you have for black people, you're just digging yourself a hole, digging yourself a hole, digging yourself a hole. And your worst fears, whatever that is, you're putting your power into it for it to come to four wishes. So you can say that you're part of your own problem. Me, I don't care. You love who you want to love. I don't care. I love all God's people. I don't care who they are. God said that he told Abraham, he said, you are the father of many nations. That's every nation that's on this damn planet. So who would I to be to sit up here and say, they can't be together. Oh, these people can't be together. You love who you want to love. You know what I'm saying? That is on you. But for you to hate your other brothers and your other sisters because they want to love somebody else, that just makes you a bigot. That just makes you racist. And it means that you got some type of mental problem because that is not your, you have no power in it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no dog in the damn fight to be able to tell these people that they can't be together like that. You don't have that power. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that power either. So why are you fighting against it? It's the most dumbest thing ever to see you sit back up in your chair talking about we're going to save the charity and the sanctity of a white woman.
I like black men.
If it ain't dark, there ain't no spark.
So why black men over white men?
Honestly, I feel like it's just like the
White women will always choose a black man. You know what I'm saying? You can only hold on to your DNA for so long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking at it, y'all be like, oh, we only 3 to 4% black, but you can only hold on to your genetic. That's why y'all fighting so much, because y'all want to stay being white. But I don't understand, because you're not full white. You know what I'm saying? You're a mutt. You're not a full European white person like that. You got, okay, if you got 4% black genetics in you, what else genetics do you have in you? You got all kind of stuff up inside of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I want my blonde hair and my blue eyes, but you still a mutt though. You're not no full-blooded Anglo-Saxon like that.
charm, the swag. I would go for a white man, but he not country.
I think it's the way they carry themselves. A lot of white men don't have confidence. Like if a white guy had confidence that he looked good, then that's fine. I don't really care about color for us, about how you carry yourself.
I agree with that. It's confidence. It's personality.
You hear that, white boy? You hear how the world is tired of racism? You see how the world is seeing racism, the form and the institutions of racism as a power structure that's holding everybody back and they're tired? You know what I'm saying? Y'all really don't see people are tired of racism in this country like that. Y'all really don't see that the day of that damn Confederate flag will be a memory that nobody will ever talk about in the distant future because they're going to look at it as a bastardized part of history that y'all was holding on. I'll make America great again. I want to keep America pure and pure white. America is only going to be pure white for so long. Y'all only 63% of the population like that. How long will you be able to fight and hold on to your genetics like that? You eventually going to give them up. You're going to give them up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up over here and I'm 20 to 25% European. Don't look like it, but you're European. This is why we say white people will never go away, because we'll always be here and we'll always have y'all genetics in us like that. You can't change that. But when you try to fight the future, it's two things you won't be able to fight in this world. You can't fight progression and you can't fight the future. Whatever the future is being shaped it's being shaped and molded right now. So you cannot stop progression. No man can. You cannot stop the future, whatever that looks like.
Charm.
And white guys most of the time don't have.
Sometimes they have.
They usually hang around black guys though. The white guys who have it hang around black guys. Yeah.
Say that as a white woman, once you date a black man, it's very difficult to go back to a white man. That's why there's a popular phrase, once you go black, you never go back.
So the more y'all fight on both sides, the more y'all fight for this, in the future of the progress of the future of America, you're gonna be a mixture. You won't be full anything. If you're gonna continue to live here in America and be here in America, you're gonna be mixed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna be full nothing. You know what I'm saying? The future of the progress of the future, the kids in the future, they're not gonna think with your racist ideologies that y'all have. The separation, and that goes for every race of people that live here. We're going to merge. We're going to become one people. You can fight against that. You can hate it. You can love it. You don't have to believe it. But over 50 to 60 to 70 years that go by with the generations that come up behind us, them people are going to merge together and become one race of people here in America. It won't be no more black America, won't be no more white America, Hispanic America, Asian America, Indian America. It'll just be America. That's what y'all fighting against. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all fighting so hard against. You cannot stop progression. You cannot stop the future. You cannot.
Despite that saying, many white women are still genuinely drawn to black men. All over the world, it's now common to see interracial couples.
And it's not, that's why I say this is not an American thing. This is a human genome. This is a human genetics thing. And wherever y'all at, you know what I'm saying, whatever country y'all in, all them white women will still always seek after a black man. Always.
White women dating or marrying black men, and they're happy. They don't care about the stereotypes or what people say. They're simply living their lives and enjoying their relationships. Many of these women describe black men as strong, confident, funny, and naturally protective. They say they feel secure, valued, and appreciated in those relationships.
It's the only thing that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that matters. Is that white woman gonna take care of that black man? Is that black man gonna take care of that white woman? Is that white man gonna take care of that black woman? Is that black woman gonna take care of that white man? The only thing that matters, love, responsibilities, the nuclear family, roles in the relationship, the patriarchy, the matriarchy, all of those things are important. But did those people find love? You only live one time. You only got one time to be here. Do you think everybody else is going to hold on to your ideology of hatred? You think the children of the future that come up 50, 60, 70 years now that don't know about no 1965 Voter Act laws and Civil Act movements, 1910, stand your ground. Do you think they really gonna care about the history of America like that? They are not. They gonna think about their lot in life and somebody to bring them happiness. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the more y'all white boys sit up here and fight against this, is the faster you're going to have these things happen. It's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's on y'all. You can't fight progression. You cannot stop the future. There's nothing you can do about it.
For some, it's not.
So I suggest you find somebody to love. Once you worry about yourself, you find somebody to love. You find a woman to love and take care of that woman under God. You say you love America so much. You know what I'm saying? You say you love America so damn much. Once you take a real pride in the people that live here. If you say you love America, that means you love the people that live here, no matter what ethnicity, what creed, what color, what region that they migrated from. If you love America, you love the diversity in America. If you love America, you should love the people who live around you, your neighbors, your co-workers, the people down the damn street, the people that you run into the stores and you congregate with. If you truly love America, you should love the people who's already here, no matter what color they are. Doesn't matter. You cannot stop love. You can't stop two people from falling in love with each other. You can't stop progression, and you will not be able to stop the future. And the future won't be a melting pot. It'll just be one race of people that got everybody else race in them here in America. That's what you're going to see 50, 60, 70 years down the road, because the generations of kids, they don't carry however we were brought up, the things that we know, the history that we cling to so damn much. They're not going to care. But what they going to care about is finding somebody that love them.
Just about physical attraction. It's about emotional connection, energy, and mutual respect. At the end of the day, love knows no color. People are choosing partners who make them feel loved, understood, and
I'm not going to hate on that. I'm not going to hate on that, and I'm not going to stand in the way of that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be hating on them like that. I'm not going to do anything like that. Why? Because progress. Because the future, because I don't have it in me to determine who the hell you love. That's not my problem or my business.
Live. And that's what truly matters.
So, you know, I'm not a complete asshole. I will finish through, you know what I'm saying? Because this was started over him. But then over my Sabbath weekend, that's what my brothers taught me about our white genetics. We have white genetics in us. You know what I'm saying? We have 20 to 25% European genetics in us. Okay, years ago, it was different. Probably be a little, or maybe it's always been the same. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's always been the same. But this is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? I listened to my brothers when they taught me about genetics and the human genetics and our genetics and what it consists of. And the only conclusion I came up with after my brothers taught me is this: the reason why black men like white women. Their genetics. Genetically, they are European themselves. So if they are 20 to 25% white, why wouldn't they like white people like that? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? My sisters, every time I see my sisters out here and they be with a white man, I can't say nothing, because that sister, that black woman, she identifies as African American. She has 20 to 25% European DNA already in her. I can't say nothing. The white man on the other side, he like black girls. Why he like black girls so much? Because that white man probably got 4% of black in him. Doesn't look like it, but still genetically, he got black in him like that. That's why he's attracted to the black woman. I will never be able to stop white men from wanting a black woman, because they got black in them like that, just like you do. But I'm gonna hear you out. I'm not a complete asshole.
I'm speaking faith. All across the nation, you're going to see this happen.
I just told you what was going to happen. You can fight with that. You can lie to yourself, but you cannot change the future. You can hope on whatever the hell you want to hope on, but it's like when people see things moving, the moving components of how the future is moving, some people just get left behind. And that's you. You will be left behind. When you become an old man, you will be the only old man around you that think like you do. All other white men, they're going to be on something else.
White men being white men again.
That'll never happen. That'll never happen because you can have your people like Donald Trump fly in all the different white people from around the world and let them be immigrants, and you can replenish your bloodline, but the black will always be there. It'll always be there. And white people themselves will always lust after black people. So you'll always have an increase in black genetics in y'all. So y'all, even though y'all go to Sweden and y'all go to South Africa and y'all let all the white Ukrainians and all the Jewish people come up over here, they'll eventually still have black genetics in them. Y'all will never be a pure race of people, ever. You never was a race before y'all came over here. When y'all first came over here, then probably so you was full whatever you was. But now the ball and chain, that great ball, that boulder that's rushing down that mountain, you'll never be able to stop that. You can say whatever the hell you want to, but you'll never be able to stop the progression of the future.
Family, you heard what he said. He said it loud and clear. He actually made a threat. He said, if we keep dealing with their women, more of this is going to happen. If we keep dealing with their women, if they're your women should be choosing you. But that's a whole other issue. Family, here's the...
But you right, brother. You know what I'm saying? If they your women, they should be choosing you. This shouldn't be something that we should be even talking about if they were your women. They're going to choose whoever the hell they want to choose. You know what I'm saying? Just like with our people, they're going to choose whoever the hell they want to be with.
Conundrum that our people have, who say that they have white friends, and who say that all white people aren't the same. We understand that. The conundrum, black family, is that the white friend that you have, they have other friends who are not like them as it pertains to you and how they feel about you. And this
Okay, they already know what I told them. I done told them for decades how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Being the only black person in the room with a gang of white people like that. That yo Negro, you shouldn't be a nigga all the time, but in that instant in time, your Negro senses should come up, and then you should be starting to act like a Negro. Your Negro side should tell you, this is not good for me to be in. This don't feel safe. But back to the white man, you know what I'm saying? Back to the white boy. Back to the white boy. You might as well just go sit down somewhere. You really should just go sit down, because this is a war you will never be able to win. You can't win because you can't fight against the future, and you can't fight against progression. I'll end it here. You know what I'm saying? I'll end it here and I'll leave it alone.
Want to know why we like y'all's black men? Because they not y'all's black men. They're not. You don't own shit. And it kind of started, way back in the day. Since we gotta go way back there. You know how we were separated and there was some still sneaky stuff going on, right? But as things evolved, got better. We started to mingle together, and that made a lot of us white and black folk happy. It did. And then we got to mingle together even more, and I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other.
See what I mean? You won't be able to get a white woman to stay away from a black man. It won't happen. You know what I'm saying? My sisters, they can sit up there and they can cry and they can scream, but they'll never be able to keep the brother off the white girl like that. It'll never happen. I hope, from what my brothers have taught me about genetics, this is the reason why. I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb. I'm not going to step on anybody falling in love. And I'm damn sure not going to stop the progression of whatever. I'm not strong enough to stop what America gonna look like in 2072. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Maybe that's what America need.